Hey everybody, welcome to yet another episode of Design Recharge this week. I am excited. It's crazy a little bit. I think I can turn my light up. I know it'll probably blow me out a little bit, but my camera keeps buzzing in and out. Anyway, I know everybody in here and I'm really thankful, just so you guys know. So Debbie coming from Colorado in Boulder, my mom outside of Athens, Georgia. Jason is in Kentucky. Jose's in Seville, Spain. Kent is in Mississippi. Michael is in Houston, Texas. Paul is in Minnesota, the whole state. At least I got the state right. Sarah is here in Mobile with me, and Will is in Rochester, New York, but he's from New Jersey. So we say he's in New Jersey. So I'm glad you guys are here. I want to show you guys, I have not gotten the prayer for designers. Not that. I have not gotten the love on designers out. I just need to put it in a box and send them out. I have everybody who won. I was real excited. So I'm going to show you what you missed out on by not hashtagging things, right? I'm just kidding, but maybe it'll be fun for you. So I just buy these things, like it's just like I'm sending gifts to my friends, I think. But anyway, so, and I sometimes I guess I get one extra. And I don't, I did this time. Anyway, so I got water brushes, and my thing with the water brush, I had never gotten these. These are from Pentel. I just got them from Amazon, I think. My thing with the water brush is that you want to have it needs to have some sort of divider. Can't really see it. Why is it focusing? There we go. That has it. Otherwise, if I don't know, what you call that? Hello, focus. There we go. And I like the ones that are black. So I'm a little worried that these, I know they have one because when I looked at these, or at least I thought they did. If not, I'll just keep all these and I'll buy some more and I'll send you something else. But maybe I'll send you one of these anyway. But they're all like, the tip of them is like a medium. So the brush is a medium. Again, you can't really see. This is probably not really fun for what you were thinking. You're all getting these new pens. I think are really fun. They are Alvin. Do you guys use Alvin pens? Jason, I'd love to know if you use these, but they are water resistant. So I like using these with my because they're black India ink. So let me just show you. So I bought some on Dick Blick, so they came in packages, and some I just had to buy like individually so that they don't come in the pretty packaging. But there's a 0.5, a 0.3, and a 0.7. Hey, John. But anyway, so this is one of the things. They get a Fuel and Flow tape deck. It's Spotify playlists. They get one of those. And then I love these particular highlighters. I actually think I left one at your house, Mom, over Christmas. If you could look for it for me, it's this blue color, but it's a little teal. Anyway, these came from Germany. I got them on Amazon, but they came from Germany. But I love them. I don't know. I use highlighters a lot. So this is my list this week. And so it makes me feel like I've done things. Clearly, I hadn't done enough this week. And then there's two other things in here that one has been in the pack before because I love it. And then one is new. And the one that is in my pack this time is a Stabilo All pen. I don't know if you guys know what this is, but a Stabilo All can write on almost anything. And so you can use it with your water brush. So you can write on it and then you can paint with it. And it gets these great gray tones. I'll show you real quick. Write it, right? I know this is probably, you're like, I don't think I'm going to stay today. That's what I hear in my head. Now, of course, I can't find my water brush. Okay, maybe I'm not going to do that. Right. It's hard for me to do this a little bit, but do you see that? Holy cazoli. So, well, it would have been better had I really colored something, but it really is so nice. And then I don't think it reacts to water. So it's kind of like the Derwent art pencils, but this one does it too. And it's this gray, and it's a new one. This is by Art Graph, and it's from Portugal. So near where Jose's from, and Fred's here. Hey, Fred. He's not from Portugal, but so Art Graph. So this is like a gray Does the same thing that the Stabilo All, but it's just more of a gray. But it's so nice. I don't know. I just really like that. I like if you know how controlled I like to be of things, you'd be like, this is kind of uncontrolled. So I really like those. So hopefully you guys will like to play with them. Plus you're getting some stickers. D. Ingalls. We got these stickers from Smiley Graphics. They are amazing. There's all different kinds in here. So I don't want to take them out of the package, but there's tons, and you get a whole sticker pack. Super, super excited. And then you get some Love on Designers cards. There's 2 cards that I'm giving, and you'll get the envelope too. I mean, so you can share it with somebody. And then I'll write one of these for you as well. Really good. Hey, Steph. But anyway, so that's what the Love on Designer pack people win. So all you have to do is start tagging things that are Love on Designers. You can Love on Designers all year round, but I only do this like giveaway thing. I give away 4 packs, 1 a week, unless February has 5 weeks, and then we do 5. So it's not that much, but there's, it's some fun. And you get the highlighter too. I ended up having to buy like 15 highlighters, but I really do like these highlighters. Maybe I don't know, you can do things with highlighters. I just think it's good to have different tools to use. But I hope you really like these Alvin pins. Man, they're like, I don't know, butter a little bit to me. So I'm going to move these out of the way so that I can not get distracted. But it's a nice pack. Some of them will be in packs. 2 of them won't, because they didn't have enough when I was buying them. So that's what you're getting in the Love on Designers. I just think it's good. We can just keep loving on designers all year round, right? Okay, so one of the ways I think that something that I'm planning in is, and some of the things I've been doing is about believing in my customers. That's what I was trying to talk about in the beginning. And then all this coronavirus kind of came out. That was not in my plan, but it ends up being a great time to implement and a great time to just love on your clients. And because a lot of them have things that are in person. Hey, Jane, in person businesses, and how can they, so think about even like a restaurant. It would be really difficult to have that, but maybe they could do chef lessons online, right? That's something that they could still make some money from. Obviously, their servers aren't going to make any money, but maybe there's still some things that the business doesn't have to close, right? And maybe there's some things that you could do with them. Brainstorm. We are problem solvers. So one, we have to reach out to them, and it could just be an email a week to see if they're doing okay, if there's anything, if they want to jump on a call, if they understand how to use technology. So one of the things I'm doing today is for some other professors, I'm just taking them through Zoom, because I use Zoom every week. I actually even use Zoom with my students. And I think we use breakout rooms. They like it because we can critique. But this is a way for us that we, again, do not have to, if we are working from home, we don't have to be in that vacuum. I think that that's one of the really hard things. Hey, Kevin, it's hard because we're limited, because we don't have the resources maybe to be able to go to our coworkers live further away, and we maybe just don't have, I don't know, but we all pretty much have internet. Pretty sure all y'all do, because you're here. But maybe that's something that we could do is, one, reach out to our customers on a weekly basis. And if I've reached out to some, I haven't reached out to all, but this could be a text message and just saying, hey, I'm thinking about you. It doesn't mean like, hey, I need some work, give me some business. That's not what we're saying. We're saying, hey, is there anything I can do? And it's not necessarily, I think a lot of us are worried about having work, especially those of us that have our own business. And it's tax time. So like, I've saved a bunch of money for taxes, but not to live off of, right? So it is a time for us to, now we need to start brainstorming for our customers, because if our customers are making money, then we are able to make money too. Understanding who their customers are is really important. And if you haven't done that, maybe this is a great time for us to dive in with our customers about that. Hey, just asking them some questions and asking them maybe things that you should have asked them a long time ago, but you're just getting to them now. Oh, and I just thought there are going to be these little red pins too. My favorite ones. Oh, these ones, the Slickies, because I love them. I just saw that. This is why I have in my desk, and this is why I probably shouldn't have design recharge at my desk when it's just me. Because I see all these things that I'm going to include in my, anyway, going to include the Slickies too. I'm going to put it over there so I remember. But I have a whole box of those. There's the other thing, your customers might not know these kind of platforms. So my friend Claire, she has a lot of health and wellness doctors and practitioners. She has a yoga studio that she is the designer for. And she said, well, why don't you do, people are just, there's no way to do, you can't have a yoga class. You can't have a whatever, but they can do it online. So all they need is internet for sure. A good audio is more important than video. So that's also something for us to remember for them. I mean, you can get a camera, like this is like a, I don't know, $50 camera from Amazon. It's a Logitech. I think it's a C920 or something, but it doesn't really matter. You can use the one just on your computer, or you could just get a $20 one, right? It doesn't matter. They just need to be able to see to do the exercises or whatever. So sometimes it's a little easier to have a external so that you can see. So one of my other professor friends who teaches printmaking, he's like, Diane, so I sent him a link to this camera. And then I also sent him a link to, my dog's right behind me, to a little bag that I got that has like a ring light that's USB. And then it also has a little tripod, and it has a thing for your phone. So some of you might have to be doing video on your phone. Well, you just need it's this tripod adapter, and then it fits to any phone, because these things are like pull outable, so like thicker phones or bigger phones. I don't think an iPad would fit in there, but it's just a small little tripod that maybe that's a way for us as teachers. I know Kent and Kevin are teachers like me. So that might be something you can do, but think about what else, like Jose in Seville, Spain, he may be able to now work on teaching other illustrators something like a technique. And again, one, it connects with other people, but two, it also helps other people in this time. It gives them something positive to focus on. So these are tiny little tools. I think that the whole thing was $40. It didn't come together. I mean, I think the tripod and the light came together, but the little red phone adapter thing didn't come together, but it came in this handy little bag. Anyway, that is not included in your Love on Designers, just so you know. I didn't have that much money. I have money to buy y'all pens and pencils and watercolor brushes, but that's it. So reach out to them to see if they need support, see if their customers need support. Maybe they set up one day a week where customers could come and talk to them about some of their problems, kind of like office hours, although they still could call on the phone. But some people are like, well, I need help understanding how to order this through your website. Well, they could do a video, but they might not know how to do this. You can use Loom. That's free for the first, 15 or 20. Does anybody use Loom? Anyway, so I think that might be something. There are tools that we use on a regular basis that they might not know about. So Zoom is free for the 3 people, I think. Somebody told me today. And if you wanted more people at once, I think it's $150 a year have 50 people on at a time. This thing that I do is a little bit more than that. Not a little bit. It's a lot more than that, but that's okay. And then another thing we could do with our customers, okay, I'm going through it again. Understanding who their customers are, so asking questions, being there for support, helping them with some technology that they might not know about. And the main thing is to brainstorm with them ways to still reach the goals that they need, or maybe adjust. They thought, well, I'm a restaurant, I can't do anything, but maybe they can. Maybe there are some things, and it's just about putting ideas out there and sitting down with them and putting some ideas out there, because you never know what will stick. And you might come against people who are really negative and are just gloom and doom. And then you just need to do the best you can. And then you just reach out to them. And if they need something, you're there. And they might need something at some point, but you don't know. So that's one of the reasons the visual for this today was seeds and planting. Because, you may put a seed in a spot and nothing ever comes up, or it doesn't come up in the time that a little package said it was going to come up in. And I think that sometimes we're meant just to plant the seed. That means that some other designer is going to get them down the road. And that's okay. There's enough work for all of us. The thing is that we need to be diligent in planting and doing good job planning, not just like throwing out the seeds, right? I think that now is the time for individual hand planting and to kind of say, hey, I'm going to tend this seed. And I don't know what the gestation period of the seed is. And being okay with that. It could be that what you do in this time for someone might not come to fruition or get you any work until 2 years down the road. It could be that business closed, but that person they were part of the marketing team and they bring you to that next, the next job they have. And that might not be for a little bit, but again, I think that this isn't the end. This is like Mike Janda and I talked about yesterday. It's a time for opportunity, but I don't think it needs to be money hungry opportunity. But although I know that some of us are going to be it's going to be hard for us to meet our needs. And I think that that's where we need to come together as a community and help each other. So if you need something, you need to ask for it and you need to reach out. All right, so we have provided online resources. We've offered to brainstorm with them. We're just reaching out to them and showing that we're supporting them and seeing what we can do. They might not have email set up. They might not have that stuff. Well, we could add that stuff to their website. And understanding where their customers are having problems right now and how we can still solve stuff for them. I think that this is a time for us to think about, again, you're not like expecting the plant to pop up with a potato tomorrow. This is a time for us to expect, like Demi would say, it's time to do our future work. So our revenue tomorrow. And I think it's one of the biggest things is for us to just have grace. So I have gotten yelled at already this week, and it wasn't that they were yelling at me or anything. They weren't not happy with me, but they just weren't happy with the situation. And like I did something for somebody and it took like 5 minutes. I'm not going to bill him for that. Now that may be like, y'all are like, Diana's not good advice. But I think right now it's really, it's just good to be as giving as we possibly can. And I think so for me, the grace was just knowing that this client just is at her wit's end and it is hard to do everything. And when you have a business, you have other people that are counting on you to keep it going. Just like me with freelancers that I hire, or Sarah is my intern. She's still going to get paid, right? She's still going to get paid. I'm not going to be like, sorry, can't pay you. And I think that that's a choice. Now, some of us have to make that choice and we can't pay everybody. And I get that. Totally get that. John says compassion will make a world a better place. So maybe that's one of the things that we're going to take out of this is that we do come together. I think about, I was talking earlier today, it was like the space shuttle was something that really impacted people. I think that when it blew up, sorry, some of y'all weren't alive. I know many of you weren't alive then. But then there was the stock market, the crash kind of in the 2000s, the dot-com bust, right? And we lived through that. And then there's the 9/11 we lived through, which maybe didn't impact the world like this is, but it definitely economy was affected. And then 2008, I think affected most of the world with just the economy tanking. And then I think that we were in a good place economy wise, and now this happens. But there's maybe what we come out of this is that there is more empathy and that we do have more grace for other people. and that we really appreciate being able to be in person with people on a regular basis. And our students hopefully will appreciate us. But hopefully, my students really like Zoom. So maybe you never know that maybe you pull your customers together and you have little groups of 4 entrepreneurs that meet. Maybe now you have a different package also, that now you're able to offer these groups to your customers that you are kind of picking in and seeing, because they're all kind of dealing with the same thing. I've really thought about doing that as well. And I think I might just have to start that, because I know customers of mine, my design business customers, I think they have asked me about, oh yeah, do you have a group? And I'm like, yeah, I have a group, but it's for designers. It's for design entrepreneurs. But for them, there could be a group that we start for our clients. And again, just builds community for us, but it also builds community to them. Some of them are going to be local with each other. Maybe you make groups like that. And then some are only online, and you put those entrepreneurs together as well. Hey, y'all, thanks for watching. And I'm excited that we could do this 3 times this week. I won't be able to do it 3 times every week, but I am glad that we were able to do it this week like that. And I think I'll probably include some more community events that are just us getting online and getting to know each other and talking to each other, so that we can face this together and so that we're not alone, because sometimes it can be very lonely. If you're just working from home and you're not used to it. I'm very needing my people time. So I hope that you guys will maybe join in, and we'll find some times that work. Maybe I'll do a little poll in your email. So make sure you check your email. And next week we have Laura Beauparlant on, and she has written a book called Brand Chemistry. I'm really excited to share this with y'all and share her with y'all. She is very intuitive, and she is going to talk about how to attract the clients that you want and keep them, and make sure that your relationship is continuing to grow. And if you're looking for something more permanent as a group, I am opening up the PowerStation. The waitlist is open, and I will be opening it up for applications starting next week. It'll open on the 25th, and it'll go through April 9th. We will start. The first day is April 9th. And if you're interested, it is a small group of designers that meet together, designers, illustrators, entrepreneurs that meets together and it's a mastermind group, and we have a 3-month goal, each individual of us. And then we come together and we get feedback and we share our wins and what we've done. And it's just a really nice place, small place to grow. I may be opening up. So we have 1 session at night in America. And then I will more than likely be opening up something during the daytime in America. So then that would be, if anybody in Europe or Asia wanted to join in, that would probably be one that was more applicable, or you would be able to do it. So anyway, you can check out more about that, and they will all be below. But if you want to go to rechargingyou/PowerStation, that's the way to do it. And then I just wanted to encourage you again during this time where things are a little crazy to find something that you can do. So I like to use Audible. I read a lot, or I listen a lot. I'm almost done with E-Myth by Michael Gerber. This book's really been good for me. It's really challenged me in some ways that I think is very interesting. And it's helped me define some things. So if you want to check out that book or any other book, you can get one month free and 1 book free at audibletrial.com/designrecharge. And if you want to do Skillshare and you want the 2 months free of Skillshare Premium, you can go to bit.ly/Diane Gibbs. And these are affiliate links, just so you know. The way I build websites, we talked a little bit about that today, and building sites for your clients. If that's not something you're into, you might want to check out Elementor. Elementor is a free plugin that uses WordPress. And then I have a link for the Elementor Pro, which is the one that I use. So the Elementor plugin, the basic one, is the one I teach with, the one I get my students to get because it's free. But then if you're ready to take it to the next level, you might need some more functionality. And that's where this plugin comes in. And it's been amazing. And there's lots of other things. They're always adding things. They have a great YouTube as well. But if you want to check it out, and if you want to click it, find what plan is right for you. I do the pro plan, and it's like $250 a year. And if you want to click this link, then you'll be able to get that as well. If there's ever any sales, the sales are applied. I just get a little piece of the pie. Your price does not go up by using this link. It's bit.ly, bit.ly/D, R, and then Elementor, all lowercase. I just want you to know how much it means for you to leave a review. But it's also for you to come live. Both of those things mean a ton to me. And you can sign up for my email list, and you can join us live each week. And I love seeing you there. I love seeing where you're coming in from. So these are things that I love, and it's a way for you to be a part of a community. So I'm excited for you to do that. So if you go to rechargingyou.com/sign up, that's a way for you to do that. And then, share it with a friend, or if you're listening or watching, hit like, hit subscribe, share it with somebody, leave us a review. That would be great on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. And my goal is just so that you can continue to grow and continue to expand your business, even in this time, and seeing opportunities and positives instead of gloom and doom. This is serious. This is a very serious time. And I just think this is a time that we can utilize our time well and do things for other people. It's been a weird week, and I hope that it gets easier, but I hope that we can do it together. So I will see you next week with Laura Beauparlant, and we're going to be talking about brand chemistry. So check out the book, get it, and we'll see you next week.